Michael Saylor, the founder of Strategy, announced a new plan to strengthen the company's financial structure while retaining the option to sell a substantial amount of Bitcoin. In today's video, we'll break down exactly what this initiative is and why many people in the crypto space criticized it. We'll also talk about the hot topic of the moment, which exchanges will actually be allowed to serve clients in the European Union after July 1st, and we'll check whether Coinbase's stock is crashing because of a curse. If you hit the like button, leave a comment and follow us for notifications, it won't cost you a thing. Thanks in advance. Yesterday, everyone expected Strategy to announce a new Bitcoin purchase, but the company surprised with an unexpected move. Michael Saylor introduced the so-called Digital Credit Capital Framework, a new financial architecture designed to stabilize the company's structure, secure liquidity, and preserve its long-term Bitcoin exposure. The foundation is a cash reserve of $2.5 billion, covering dividends and interest payments for about 17 months. This matters because Strategy pays high dividends and investors want assurance that the company can maintain them without panic selling Bitcoin. Next comes the BTC monetization program, a controlled mechanism that allows Strategy to sell Bitcoin only when necessary and for specific purposes, topping up the cash reserve, paying dividends, covering interest, or buying back securities and shares. If fully utilized, dividend coverage could reach $3.8 billion, giving the company nearly 2 years of financial security. In parallel, Strategy is launching repurchase programs, buying back digital credit securities, and up to $1 billion in MSTR shares. Saylor emphasizes that this won't be funded from the cash reserve, but from market opportunities when prices are low enough to make sense. The final step is to raise the STRC dividend to 12% because the instrument recently fell about 25% below its nominal value and needs stabilization. Why did this spark criticism? Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple reacted sharply, accusing Strategy of financial engineering, claiming the company doesn't create real value and simply uses leverage to buy more Bitcoin. He points out that STRC has dropped far below the required $100 level, which he sees as a sign that the market doesn't trust the model's sustainability. Garlinghouse argues that in a downturn, high leverage could force Strategy to sell Bitcoin at the worst possible moment. He contrasts this with the idea of technological utility, which he believes is the true source of long-term value in the crypto industry. The historical conflict between the two only adds fuel. Saylor has previously called XRP an unregistered security, and Garlinghouse is now using the situation to highlight Strategy's potential weaknesses. Strategy didn't stick to its tradition of announcing a new Bitcoin purchase on Monday, but over at BITMINE, everything is going according to plan. The company bought another 27,000 ETH, raising its total holdings to 5.7 million coins, or 4.7% of the supply. As you know, their goal is to control 5% of all Ethereum in circulation, and they're already very close. Meanwhile, BITMINE's total crypto cash and investment holdings have reached around $10 billion, and Tom Lee, one of the key figures at the firm, keeps shouting everywhere that Ethereum could explode to 50–60K in the near future. A bold and unrealistic prediction considering the current bloodbath in the crypto market. Starting tomorrow, European Union regulations come into force, and any crypto exchange that hasn't met the required conditions will no longer be able to offer services within the bloc. We already reported that Binance is among the companies that didn't receive approval, and the team has begun informing clients in Spain, France, Germany, Poland, and other countries about how to proceed. More clarity will likely come in the next few days, and we at Crypto Potato will keep you updated. For now, there are no signs that funds will magically disappear. Most likely, new client onboarding will stop first, while withdrawals will remain available until everyone moves their assets wherever they want and wherever it's allowed. Binance claims it's determined to continue operating in Europe and will seek a license in the coming months, though whether that will be too late remains to be seen. Before we wrap up the Binance topic, a quick warning. Due to all this uncertainty, scams have skyrocketed. I personally received several calls from unknown numbers pretending to be Binance employees asking for password-related information. Never give such answers. Binance will never call you asking for this. If it happens, it's 100% a scam. For now, the main exchanges licensed to operate in the European Union are Coinbase, Kraken, OKX, Crypto.com, and the financial app Revolut. Coinbase is once again in the spotlight, but this time not because of regulations, ETFs or a new product. The company's stock is down a massive 62% over the past year, and the crypto community of course found a culprit, Jim Cramer. Yes, the same Cramer known for making predictions that often lead to the exact opposite outcome. The internet has long dubbed him a counter-indicator, and now Coinbase is the latest victim of the so-called Cramer curse. The story began last year when Cramer added coin to his basket of companies he believed were undervalued and full of potential. Since then, Coinbase's stock hasn't just failed to rise, it has plunged steadily. The irony is so strong that social media is joking that the safest investment strategy is simply doing the opposite of whatever Cramer recommends. Of course, the real reasons for the decline are far more mundane: regulatory pressure, shaky trading volumes, and the overall weakness of the crypto market in recent months. But when the numbers look this bad, the internet can't resist blaming the curse. That's all for today, gang. Have a great and successful day, and see you tomorrow.